clerk issue we had to straighten out before we start the meeting, but we have that done. So thank you for your patience. I will call the meeting to order for Wednesday, September 11th at 5:20, I guess. Would you all please stand and join us in the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before proceeding with tonight's agenda, I would ask each of you to join us in a moment of silence for the victims and the families and those that lost their lives on 9/11. Thank you very much. Mr. Zerlo, would you please conduct the roll?
Mr. Castine.
Present.
Mr. Bizzaio.
Here.
Mr. Hall.
Here.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer. Here. Mr. Perrier.
Here.
Mr. Randall.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
Ms. Waldron.
Here.
Thank you. All legislators have received a copy of the minutes for the August 14th meeting. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I will accept a motion for acceptance. A motion by legislator Kretzer, second by legislator Randall. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I will now recognize those in the audience who wish to share their thoughts and concerns with the legislature. Please raise your hand. If you wish to be recognized, state your name and address for the record. In accordance with the rules of order, a person addressing the legislature will be limited to up to 5 minutes. The chairman may address the topic as well. Is there anybody that would like to? One. Hi, John. I didn't see you back there. One. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. 2 minutes.
Jennifer Jewish, Champlain, New York. September 11th always makes me, like many people, reflect on where we were that day. I was an Air Force member stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base and Airman Leadership School. My husband was a military canine handler at the time, and as soon as the first tower was hit, he and his fellow canine handlers were put in high alert. For the next 3 to 4 days, he worked very long hours along with his explosive ordnance dog, checking vehicles at the base gate, protecting all those who lived and worked on Whiteman Air Force Base. One thing that's been missing in these meetings is empathy for others and consideration for other people's perspectives. Does anyone care to think of why we fight so hard for this law? I look at my ex-husband and all the deployments he went on with his dog Chico, securing buildings in DC, his deployments to the Middle East. My golden retrievers were my family for 13 years in the military. I was in longer than that. They didn't live that long. Some of you have no idea the contributions dogs make in our society and how they protect every single day, and then you fight this law. They certainly did their part on September 11th. I encourage you to Google Hero Dogs of 9/11. I gave you all the most updated survey from the town supervisors. I was able to verify Shay Z, in fact, voted for a town law, so I shifted it from option 1 to option 2. We attended the last Public Safety Committee meeting where we were told that these numbers don't matter and they don't mean anything. But I'm sorry, but these numbers mean absolutely everything. We could not send the tether law to the ballot, and we didn't ask for the supervisor's survey, but here are the actual results, and they cannot be ignored. Town supervisors were asked to vote on behalf of their constituents. If the survey results don't mean anything, what was the point in even conducting the survey? If they don't mean anything, why were the results hidden for months? And why did several legislators mislead us on how their towns voted? Because they know this survey reflects a true majority, and in this case shows that people in this county want a countywide tether law. The poll didn't go the way many of our legislators assumed it would. so they tried to brush it under the rug, hoping no one would fact check their claims. The draft law is on the attorney's desk. I wanted to give you time to reflect on these numbers. I'm asking you to maintain objectivity, for you to be unbiased and impartial, and to vote based on the numbers and the facts. Your constituents have spoken, and it's very clear they want a county-wide law. The numbers don't lie.
Thank you. Is there anyone I may have missed? All right, very good. Thank you all. Tonight we'll have a public hearing on the Clinton Community College proposed budget, and I would ask Mr. Zerlo to read the notice of public hearing.
Notice is hereby given. The Board of Legislators will conduct a public hearing regarding the 2024-2025 Clinton Community College budget to be held Wednesday, September 11, 2024 at 5:15 p.m. in the Legislative Chambers, 137 Margaret Street, Suite 209, Plattsburgh, New York, at which time all persons interested shall be heard.
May I? May I have a motion? Motion by legislator Hughes. Motion by legislator Hughes, second by legislator Hughes. Any discussion? Anybody else wants to speak on this? Right answer.
My name is Ken Kennelly. I'm the administrator in charge at Clinton Community College. I just wanted to briefly thank the county legislature for its past support on behalf of the college. I'm here also on behalf of the board of trustees, John Redden, member, and thank you for that. Appreciate the opportunity last month to meet with the finance committee to talk about that. Just a brief update on a couple things. Our fall enrollment is good, up in the 10 to 12% range, and that's holding, which is really important for us as we start to rebuild that. We had some meetings with the Middle States Commission on Higher Education site visit team, which was also positive. That commission will meet formally in November, but these are two of the key markers that I talked about last month when I met with you, and so those are moving well. The State University Construction Fund is the next piece of it, and their work with City of Plattsburgh and us will continue. So that's my update, and again, I thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that would like to address this topic? Anyone at all? Okay, I will entertain a motion to close the public hearing. Motion by legislature, excuse me, legislator Castine, second by legislator Pizzaia. Any discussion? All in favor to close?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We'll now go to committee reports. I'll call on chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee, starting with legislator Pizzaia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Buildings and Grounds Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, September 16th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Children and Family Services, legislator Perrier.
Thank you. Children and Family Services Committee met on Tuesday, September 3rd. Commissioner of Social Services Christine Peters was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Clinton County Office for the Aging and authorizing contract with Joint Council for Economic Opportunity. Commissioner Peters also provided updates on EVA, the homeless forum and chronic care. Additionally, Ms. Peters discussed monthly statistics and employee lounge flooding. Resolution 712 through 718 will be placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, October 1st at 5:15. End of report.
Thank you very much. Economic Development and County Operations, legislator Waldron.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee met earlier today. David Grimm, the Director of Information Technology, was present to discuss the resolution authorizing contract with Alchemy Corps LLC. Molly Ryan, the Economic Development Director, was also present to provide updates on the Clinton Business Innovation Gateway and County of Clinton Industrial Development Agency. Mary Dyer and Dave Soulier were the Board of Elections Commissioners, were also in attendance to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing Center for Tech and Civic Life grant application and acceptance, and authorizing election cybersecurity remediation grant program extension. Shannon Thayer, the planning director, was also present to discuss the resolution approving amendments to the bylaws of the Clinton County Planning Board. Resolutions 719 through 725 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee, as well as Resolution 782 under Waive Rule 13.2. The next Economic Development County Operations Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, October 9th at 4 p.m.
Thank you very much. Finance, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee met on Wednesday, September 4th. Excuse me, Gary Douglas and Christy Kennedy of the North Country Chamber of Commerce were in attendance to present the 2024 marketing plan. The resolution approving state aid application for the Plattsburgh North Country Chamber of Commerce was approved by the committee. Resolutions 726 through 729 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Finance Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, October 2nd at 5:15 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Health, Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee met on Wednesday, September 4th. Jeff Sisson, the Director of Public Health, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Teletask Inc. and authorizing New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Municipal Food Scraps Recycling Grant Acceptance. Mr. Sisson also discussed the Director's Report, Health Department Report, and Annual Report. Rochelle Gregory, the Director of Community Services, was also present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Dodge Marketing and Communications and authorizing expansion and sustainability of the comprehensive community health services for children with serious emotional disturbance grant application. Resolutions 730 through 743 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, October 2nd at 4 p.m. End of report, sir.
Thank you very much. Human Services, Legislator Randall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Human Services Committee met on Tuesday, September 3rd. Kevin Buck, the Director of the Veteran Service Agency, was present to discuss the resolution authorizing various contracts for peer-to-peer services and monthly certificates. Darlene Collins, the Director of the Office of the Aging, was also present to discuss the resolution authorizing contact amendment with the Senior Citizens Council of Clinton County, Inc. Resolutions 744 through 746 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of this committee. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, October 1st at 4:15 p.m. End of reports.
Thank you. Personnel Committee met on Thursday, September 5th. Resolutions 747 through 768 have been placed on tonight's agenda upon the recommendation of the Personnel Committee. And the next Personnel Committee meeting will be scheduled for Monday, October 7th at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Plattsburgh International Airport Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, September 25th at 4 p.m. Under report.
Thank you. Public Safety Committee, Legislator Castock.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, the Public Safety Committee met on Thursday, September 5th. David Martineau, the Public Defender, was present to discuss resolution authorizing payment of membership dues. Jamie Rock, the Administrative Assistant of the Child Advocacy Center, was also present to discuss the resolution authorizing out-of-state travel and authorizing various contracts. Chad Deans, the County Coroner, was also present to discuss the resolution amending resolution number 130 dated February 14, 2024, entitled authorizing a written mutual aid agreement for coroner services, and an update on the proposed Clinton County Coroner decedent cooler and holding facility, as well as an update on the proposed regional forensic facility in Warren County. Resolutions 769 through 778 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendations of the committee. The next Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, October 7th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Very good. Thank you very much. And Transportation Committee, Legislator Kretzer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Transportation Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, September 16th at 5:15 p.m. And that's the end of the report.
Very good, thank you. Liaison reports, Board of Health, Legislator Hughes.
We met on the 26th. We went over the bylaws. We didn't have a ton on the agenda, but it was, we sent the appreciation to Lynn Howard too, which was really good. Thank you, everybody. She really appreciated it. So, and really the highlights were pretty minimal.
Very good, thank you.
Chairman, just, I know it's just been said, but those of you, just a reminder, on Buildings and Grounds and Transportation, that they did get moved to the 16th. I just want to remind everybody that, which is not a normal meeting night for those committees.
16th, correct. Okay. Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Kressman.
No report, thank you.
Clinton Community College, Legislator Walter.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to thank Ken for giving us a brief update here tonight. It's greatly appreciated, and it's a going well.
Very good. We're always happy to see them. Community Service Board, Legislator Castine.
Yes, sir. Among the items covered at the August 21st meeting, the schools Jay-Z, Peru, and Saranac are on hand to discuss their potential usage of the opioid settlement money, and all the proposals were approved. The director updated on the disaster mental health response team training. The next meeting will be October 16th.
Very good, thank you. Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
Just a reminder, the Ag Tour on Friday at, I believe, 8 o'clock.
8:30.
8:30, yeah.
Where are we meeting?
Cornell. Just down from
Not
Soil
Cornell
and Water.
University.
No.
Just down for your soil and water.
Soil and water.
Good. Thank you. Discipline Review Agreements. Intercounty, Legislator Randall and Walter.
Nothing really since the last meeting that we had, so look forward to the next one. I'll let you know when it's here.
LCLG, Regional Planning Board, Legislator Hughes Gretzer.
No report.
Thank you. Soil and Water, Legislator Baziah Timmons.
I was not there. No, I have nothing.
Workforce Development Board, Legislator. All right. Staff reports. Ms. Kelleher, do you have?
No report.
Mr.
I have nothing this evening, Chairman.
How can that be?
I'm tired.
All righty. Resolutions. Before voting on resolutions, it's important to note that the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendations of those committees. Therefore, Mr. Drillo, would you please read the title of the resolutions to be acted upon?
Certainly. Resolution number 711, adopting the Clinton Community College budget, Clinton Community College.
Motion. Timmons. Second. Walter. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Congrats.
Thank you all.
Yeah, follow those guys out, Ken.
Make sure this one leaves.
Don't let the door hit.
Resolution number 712, authorizing contract with
You're welcome.
Clinton County Office for the Aging, Social Services.
Motion, Legislator Randall, second, Legislator Brouillet. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 713, authorizing contract with Saranac Central School District Social Services.
Motion, Legislator Randall, second, Legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 714, amending Resolution 562 dated July 17, 2024, titled Authorizing Supervision and Treatment Services for Juveniles Plan Funds Grant Application and Acceptance, Social Services.
Motion, Legislator Brouillet, second, Legislator Baziah. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 715, authorizing contract with the Joint Council for Economic Opportunity Social Services.
Motion, Legislator Brouillet, second, Legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 716, authorizing contract with the Town of Clinton Social Services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Randolph. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 717, amending resolution number 851 dated November 20, 2023, titled Authorizing Contract with Various Daycare Providers for the year 2024 Social Services.
Motion, legislator Perrier. Second, legislator Pizzaio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 718, authorizing the county treasurer to adjust appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Home Energy Assistance Program, Social Services.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 719, authorizing contract with Alchemy Core LLC Information Technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion.
Yes, Chairman, I'd just like to point out, those of you not on the Economic Development Committee, that after Mr. Randall presented this resolution that was unanimously passed by the committee, the commissioners of the Board of Elections indicated that they believe they have an upcoming grant to offset the entire cost of this. So this cost here is the absolute worst case scenario.
Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 720, authorizing Center for Tech and Civic Life Grant Application and Acceptance, Board of Elections.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 721, authorizing Technology, Innovation, and Election Resource Grant Program Extension, Board of Elections.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 722, authorizing Elections Cybersecurity Remediation Grant Program Extension, Board of Elections.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 723, authorizing absentee ballot prepaid postage grant program extension, Board of Elections.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
On discussion, Chairman, just want to let a good majority of the resolutions from Board of Elections today were grant offsets to the chargeback budget. So your commissioners of the Board of Elections will be sending an updated or a budget estimate to the townships in the city for election costs, but they are doing their level best to try to find revenue offsets to the chargeback budget. So the actual number is far less than the estimate. So,
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 724, authorizing contract with Carpenter Brothers Moving and Storage Company, Board of Elections.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 725, approving amendments to the bylaws of the Clinton County Planning Board, Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 726, approving state aid application for the Plattsburgh North Country Chamber of Commerce, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 727, authorizing contract with Pioneer Production Services LLC, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 728, authorizing the county treasurer to establish a capital project titled Acquire Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Vehicle, ARF Vehicle Equipment, and Personal Protective Equipment, Plattsburgh International Airport.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 729, authorizing contract amendment with Casella Waste Management of New York purchasing.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 730, authorizing contract with Telecast Incorporated Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 731, authorizing locked and unloaded, increasing firearm safety awareness grant application, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 732, authorizing the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Municipal Food Scraps Recycling Grant Acceptance, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 733, authorizing memorandum of understanding extension with the Clinton County Department of Social Services, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 734, authorizing contract with Dodge Marketing and Communications, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 735, authorizing contract with Peru Central School District, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 736, authorizing contract with Shazy Central Rural School District, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion.
Just like to remind everybody that this opioid settlement money is money given directly to the Community Services Board. It is not money given to Clinton County proper that is given to mental health and addiction. So there's a separate pot of money the state gives Community Services Board for their board to hand out. The financing is such that we need to authorize the expenditure.
Any further discussion? Roll.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 737, authorizing contract amendment with Behavioral Health Services North, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 738, authorizing contract amendment with the Champlain Valley Family Center, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Zion. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 739, authorizing contract amendment with the National Alliance for the Mentally Ill of Champlain Valley, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 740, authorizing expansion and sustainability of the comprehensive community mental health services for children with serious emotional disturbance grant application, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 741, authorizing contract with Champlain Valley Family Center, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 742, authorizing contract with the Saranac Central School District, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Rosado. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 743, authorizing lease agreement with Community Connections of Franklin County Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 744, authorizing various contracts for peer-to-peer services, Veteran Service Agency.
Motion, legislator Randall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Resolution number 745, authorizing contract amendment with the Senior Citizens Council of Clinton County Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Randall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Resolution number 746, authorizing contract with Bob's Instant Plumbing Office for the Aging.
Motion, legislator Randall. Second, legislator Walden. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Resolution number 747, approving backfill of a permanent full-time deputy sheriff, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Excuse me, thank you.
Resolution number 748, approving.
Go ahead. The only thing I got to do.
Resolution number 748, approving backfill of permanent full-time correction officer position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 749, approving backfill of permanent full-time correction officer position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 750, approving backfill of permanent part-time registered professional nurse, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 751, approving backfill of permanent full-time building maintenance mechanic position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 752, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time account clerk typist position up to a permanent full-time senior account clerk typist position with backfill, district attorney's office.
Motion, legislator Hughes. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
There we go. Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 753, approving the creation of a temporary full-time junior assistant public defender position, public defender's office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 754, approving backfill of permanent full-time probation officer 1 position, probation.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 755, approving creation of a permanent full-time clerk position, social services.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 756, approving backfill of a permanent full-time social welfare examiner position, social services.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 757, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time case supervisor, grade B position, down to a permanent full-time social welfare examiner position with backfill, social services.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 758, approving backfill of a permanent full-time caseworker position, social services.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 759, approving backfill of a permanent part-time assistant director of weights and measures.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 760, approving backfill of a permanent full-time senior account clerk typist position, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 761, approving backfill of a permanent full-time account clerk typist position, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 762, approving backfill of a permanent full-time mental health clinician 1, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 763, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time motor vehicle license specialist position down to a permanent full-time motor vehicle license clerk position with backfill, county clerk.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 764, approving backfill of a permanent full-time nurse's aide position, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 765, approving backfill of a permanent full-time dietary attendant position, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 766, approving backfill of a permanent full-time activities aide position, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 767, approving backfill of a permanent full-time director, engineer of environmental health position, health department.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution number 768, amending resolution 587 dated July 17, 2024, titled approving backfill of a permanent full-time registered professional nurse position, health department.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 769, authorizing various contracts for the year 2025, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 770, authorizing contract with Clinton Community College, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Furrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 771, authorizing aid to prosecution legislative grant application and acceptance, District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 772, authorizing out-of-state travel, District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 773, authorizing various contracts, District Attorney's Office, Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 774, authorizing payment of membership dues, Public Defender's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Furrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 775, amending resolution number 130 dated February 14, 2024, titled authorizing written mutual aid agreement for coroner services, coroner.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Furrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 776, authorizing contract amendment with, Vidnix, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Good try. Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion.
I figured it was a typo.
I thought mine next too.
Is that correct? Roll call.
Mr. Tibbetts?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution number 770. Now you set me up.
You're right, Andy.
Resolution number 777, authorizing out-of-state travel, District Attorney's Office Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 778, authorizing aid to defense for supplemental grant acceptance, Public Defender's Office.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Tibbetts?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 779, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the aid to prosecution legislative grant, District Attorney's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Tibbetts?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution number 780, authorizing the county treasurer to increase revenue for the Clinton County Public Transit Program Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Waldron, second, legislator Crest. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Tibbetts?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 781, approving appointment to the Clinton Community College Board of Trustees.
5-5, Ms. Waldron,
Yes.
legislator Castine, 5-5? 5-5 it is. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. For our next order of business, I'm asking for a motion to waive Rule 13.2 to talk about a construction. Is this one? Oh, may I have a motion to waive Rule 13.2? Motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Waldron. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Waive Rule 13.2.
Resolution 782, authorizing change order number 1 with Luck Brothers, Economic Development.
Motion by legislator Waldron, second by legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Under discussion, Ms. Ryan did report to the committee that this change order amount is about half of what the reserve was in that grant for change orders. So this is actually a positive resolution.
Any further discussion?
What is the change order?
Several things for the entire project. It's about an 18-page thing. Quantities, extra labor, all approved by the consulting engineer. So it wasn't just their ask. It was.
And it wasn't all just reaches, some stuff were down.
Yeah, was it one item?
But some stuff did go down. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Tibbetts?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Nothing for executive session?
For me,
Nothing for executive session. Then I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. Motion by legislator Perrier, second by legislator Bazzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?